morning, everyone. It's back to reality for me. Back to reality. I'm here, living the dream. I've got to try and chase this plastic pipe in the ground, apparently, and then expose the existing pipe, and then rip it out, and then we're going to put the new one in. So let's go back to reality, people. How you going? We've got Matt, Agradig, Hogan's. Can you guys hear me all right? I don't have a AirPods or anything, so I'm just using the phone as it is. But back to reality, people. No more traveling. This is me now. Back to digging. Monday morning, peeps. I'm gonna see if I can find this pipe and just chase it without breaking it. There it is. Oh no, I took a chunk out. I took out a chunk of the pipe already. Let's see if I can just chase the top of it without breaking it. There it is, there's the pipe. So yeah, we're just chasing this set of white pipe in there. I've got to pull the old one out. They don't want me to break it up in pieces because it's going to get mixed in with all the other stuff. So I've got to just try and figure out how to lift this pipe out safely, or without crunching it. Yeah, it's going to be a difficult task. We'll see how we go. Let's see how we go. Is there one pipe or two? I think there's two pipes in here. Is there? There is. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, see that chunk here? They don't want me to mix it in with the soil. That's the problem. So see this pipe? They want me to keep it separate. That's going to be interesting. Oh no, I can hear crunching. I can hear crunching. Let me just see if I can get one of the labourers to see if he wants to pull that out. I don't know how they've been doing it. Anyway, back to reality, people. First day back and I'm in a machine. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Yeah, they don't want me to mix the plastic in with the dirt. That's going to be very interesting. What's everyone else up to? Monday morning, nice and early. 7 o'clock here in Melbourne. So we've started work. We have started work here. How do I pull this out? I don't know how I'm going to do this. Oh, maybe like that. Maybe just like that. So maybe I can just lift this out. Here we go. I want to try and pull that pipe out and not mix all the stuff up in there. Yes, finished civil job Friday, starting for another one. Ah, there you go. DJ runner. I'll try and get this pipe out. I'll try and pull this pipe out for him. Snap it and then I'll pull it out. There we go. Maybe I can get a tooth in there. Oh, struggling. Let's see if I can get this out? No. Alright, anyway, I'll clean this bit out here. What's going on, people? Monday morning. Monday morning. Yes, gotta try and keep that plastic out. I'll give him this piece separate. Flat. What's going on here? Yes, I can see people joining. Hello. The Urban Farmer Girl. I like it. Get young Luca here to give me a height. Down more. Alright. Down more. I'll go back to the pipe over there for him. A bit closer. So he's giving me signals. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's why it's important to have a labourer or someone there watching what you're doing, because they can tell you if you're going too deep or if you need to go a bit higher. This material is very wet. Very wet. So the other guy's going to jump in the 5-tonner there. The other guy's going to jump into 5 and just feed crushed rock into the bottom, so he's going to give me a base. I'll make it nice and flat for them. So we're going to dig from there, I suppose. Duffman sending a link. So yeah, 2 tasks today for me. I've got to go and dig this trench all the way to this pit over here, so I've got to join into that. And then we're going to join all these pits that have got cones in front of them, so you can see all the bollards. But at the same time, I've got to chase this plastic pipe and not mix it up with the dirt, because I don't want to have to pay. The tip apparently is very fussy. Grab that pipe. Alright, I'll do it. I'll just dig a little bit more out of this trench here. Here we go. What's going on, people? Yes, I haven't been in the machine for a while, so I've just come back from my road trip up to Queensland. I can see the Duffman's on here. I met a lot of people while I was there. Really, really good experience. Now it's back to reality in a machine again, man. I'll just tidy up these edges here. I need to go back a bit more. I need more room. Better to give yourself a bit of space than to keep struggling. I've got to remember too, this is not a zero swing machine, so trench. Sort of sliding into the hole here. Struggling to do a straight. The Dozer Trainer, legend. He was on my show last night, so we had a good chat on the podcast live session. Pipe back a little bit for them. The Dozer Trainer. Matt, what happened? You didn't join us. Matt was going to join us last night. I'll push this over. Bedtime. Yeah, you guys are off to bed. So that's right. Almost 8 hours ago. Was it 8 hours? 9 hours ago? Whatever. We were talking. doing a podcast. How's that? Alright, here we go. I'm just going to see if I can find the top of this pipe. I can see it here. Yeah, I saw Matt joined. He joined a bit early, a few minutes ago. He was on here. Alright, I'll just see if I can expose this pipe again. Oh no, I found it. Found it, but I broke it, that's the thing. Let's see if I can expose it without breaking it. Alright, there's that pipe, I can see it now. I don't know if you guys can see that. But I need to now lift this pipe so that it lifts out of the ground. Hopefully that'll lift him in one piece. No, why is it snapping? No! I don't want it to snap. I do not want it to snap. Look at it. No, it's cracking. So there, they want me to try and get this out. Ivan Dalsig, hello. Good name. Alright, let's see if I can get these bits of pipe out without crunching them. Do you think that's possible? Maybe. I got one. Put that over here. Let's see this bit. Why is that? Not as easy as it looks, I'll tell you. ADM Civil, how you going, man? Back to reality for me. Back on the machine. No more road tripping. Back to reality. I'm in a case 130B, so 13 tonner. Cool little machine. So I'm just exposing, well, the task is to expose this pipe and then go in and dig to the depth, mate. Back on the sticks. Back on the sticks, yes. There's no escape. No escape for me. Back on the sticks. He was telling me to dig deeper, back further. I'll just dig this bit here. Back on the sticks, man. Back further. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Catch you soon there, that's it. Thank you. Sorry guys, I'm just I'm focusing here, I'm not watching the screen. I just want to give him a nice neat trench. It. Got a bucket bottom it. 1 second. See what he says. Looks like that's going to go down. No, nothing. A little bit. I'll go back a bit. Hang on. We're going to start from there. Alright. So I gotta get back. 1 second, Alex. Sorry, Alex, give me 1 second. I'll just just gonna put these plastic bits in there. Okay. Give me 1 sec, man. I've gotta get instructions from these guys. One second. The young fella. Now it's stuck in the mud. Oh. Again. They want me to put this on the other side, where all this other plastic is. I can do that. Just push it over. Give me 1 sec, Alex. I'll just get this stuff from the young kid. He should be wearing gloves, but never does. Mr. Healy! Another one! Oh, there we go. Oh no, I've cracked it. Such a bizarre, because I was sitting at Dozer in Brisbane watching the bro Melbourne break the pipe for the labourers. Yeah, how cool is that, huh? Yeah. Peter, fill in. How are you, man? So now, the only thing is I can't see where I stopped with that pipe. I can't see where I reached up to. I think it's about here. Oh yeah, here we go. I can see a bit of pipe breaking now. So they don't want me to mix the pipes in. Yeah, they've got strict instructions from the tip site that they will not accept anything with plastic. So I've got to dig carefully. And I've got to be careful not to break this pit underneath me. Let's see if I can expose this pipe here. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it. See, it's all about feel, man, in the machine. You can. Much of people say, oh, you can't feel things in a big machine. You can, man. Limborn, how are you, man? I'll just clean up this edge. So I've got to, chase this pipe. You probably can't see it now. Well, you'll know what I mean once I uncover it. There is an existing pipe in here. The site looks dry, most of the sites have been cancelled. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad, but they've got a lot of crush rock down here. So I reckon they've prepared for it. So yeah, we're lucky, man, because I actually thought we'd be cancelled today as well. Secretly, I was sort of hoping we would. But unfortunately, no, we're still going. So yeah, no, we are still going. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Oh, there's that pipe, I can see it. Can you guys see the white pipe there? So I've got to expose that. Yeah, I can imagine a lot of sites will be shut today, man. So I'll just expose this a bit more. So that way I can rip it out easier. Now, if I lift, this is the, hopefully my thing works. So technically, that pipe should lift out. There it is. My theory may have worked. Hoppa! And then, if I do this properly, that piece should fall out. How's that, huh? Oh no. Oh no. Chaos. There we go. A bit of fun here with the plastic. I can get the labourer to move that later. Yeah, what else, people? Let me see. Sorry, Alex, man. I'm just in deep concentration here. If I put you on, I won't be able to concentrate yet. Let me just get most of this and then I wonder if I lift this now. No, it's not going to work. You know why? Because it's still connected. Yeah, Limborn. I do. I just remember. Just. I was watching on Google last night on YouTube how to operate. Yeah, unfortunately, it's like riding a bike, isn't it? Once you get back in one. No, that's not going to work, is it? It's sliding. Come on. Yeah, in there. Ah, we got it. It's the Limborn. Yes, thank you. I still remember how to use one of these. It's like riding a bike. Alright, here we go. Better go back now and dig to the depth. Ah, yeah, it's telling me to go there. Alright. Where are you today, Mr. Limborn? Oh, I can see a bit of plastic in there. Let's see if I can separate that. Yeah, the tip sight, apparently they got rejected the other day because there's too much plastic in there. So they've said to be a bit more careful. That's because they didn't have the master on there. It rained out today, yeah, okay, I can imagine, yeah, a lot of people would have been. A lot of people would have been rained off today, I reckon. Bit deeper. Oh. Let's see how this goes. It's giving me the hand signals, a bit deeper. I didn't actually ask if the water's going, are we going downhill or uphill? I didn't even, just sort of playing it by ear. Yeah, it's very wet underneath, you're not wrong, boys. It's very, very wet. Ah, yeah, just that means bottom bucket it, so I just got to bottom bucket this just to flatten it off like that. Let's see what he says. Move my bucket so he's not walking under it. Alright. Not bad, peeps, not bad. It always gets tricky when you get to this part, when you got the pit right under you. I've got 3 supervisors watching me there, the 3 amigos. What's he saying, crush rock? But is that for me or the other guy? Is he doing that or me? Is he going to put the rock or me? Maybe we can, yeah. I can track there, it doesn't matter. But I thought he was saying for him to do it, that's all. I don't know. Unless he's changed, I don't know. I can keep. Oh. Okay, there we go. I'll just keep chasing this pipe for now then. Yeah, because I know they told me the 5-tonner was going to put the rock in for me, so... I don't want to start putting it in and they say, oh no, you got to keep digging. Alright, Gravel Empire, how you going, man? Alright, so I'm going to track over this pit, because fortunately my tracks are wider, so it's good, I don't have to dig backwards. I can just keep chasing this pipe, but I've got to get rid of this. That's why it's not too bad here, because they've got geofab and everything here. They've got some geofab laid out for us underneath. That's why it's probably not too bad here. 1 second, let me just go out over this pit. Where is it? Oh yeah. Alright, gotta make sure I'm still chasing that line, because I've lost the line now. Okay, look at him. What a pain in the ass. Look at him.
Just 1 minute, Chitcho, I'm gonna take this pipe off. Make sure you don't do more than 7 meters or else you won't get in.
What's that?
The pipe.
Yeah, no, we're waiting.
Yeah.
We're doing it now. Yeah.
Just do sevens.
Yeah.
Piping, because you can stay here where you are, they'll roll it to you.
Is he still going to do the rock for me, or is he doing something else?
What's that?
Is he going to put the rock with the 5?
You can get out now.
Yeah.
Go bring your rock. Yeah, and then I'll put the pipe. Come give us a hand for a second.
Alright. There's the gravel empire. I've got to go, boys. 1 sec. I've got to help him with his pipe. Alright. I have to just help him unload these pipes. Let's go. I keep looking for the blade. Alright. So I'm just going to go get some crushed rock for these guys to put a base in. Oh, look at this pipe. It's rolling by itself. Hang on. Wait, let me just get something and put it in front of it. What a pain in the ass. 1 minute. Oh. There we go. Yeah, so they're doing the geofab over there. I wonder whether, is there a muddy here? It doesn't have a muddy. Oh, I'll just go without the muddy. Alright. So I'm gonna go get some crushed rock for these guys. Get a bucket of this. I'll just make sure I can turn, because this is not zero swing. Oh, it's pretty good though. These 130Bs are not zero swing, but almost zero swing. Now the problem is, there's a bit of dirt in that trench, there's a little bit of mud. I'm going to look out for this awning. Do not want to clip this awning, I can tell you that. Alright, there you go. Sorry guys, I've got bloody a million tasks. This is the only thing I hate when I work for my mate. Everything's a million miles an hour. Million miles an hour. Anyway, we'll get it done. There's the mud bucket right there. Can't believe I didn't see that. Absolutely blind. That bucket because I'm going to grab a few loads of crushed rock. Right, it's changing by the minute here. Right, where's this quick hitch? Where's it? Oh yeah. about that. Yeah, I knew it. Sydney Rockwalls, what's going on? Get some rock for the young fella. Not very young anymore. Sydney Rockwalls. Sorry man, under pressure here. Everything's go, go, go. Close to the bucket here. Victoria Rockscapes, how you going, Ledge? I'll move the bucket because he's just about to walk under it. Actually, I'll put it in front of here. He's just got the young apprentice there to dig out a bit of dirt. Go in the trench. I can't actually, can I turn it? I can, there you go. So you can see what they're up to. So now he's just going to level off whatever I put in there. I'm just going to be careful not to put the bucket over his head. There you go. So they're putting about 50 mil of crushed rock, 50 to 100 mil underneath the pipe as a base. So I'll just shake the bucket a little bit. Sprinkle it. You want some more? Drew Excavations, the young Drew's here, the legend. I'm just working with these plumbers today, working the 13-ton machine, 13-ton case. I'll put this bucket closer so I'm not in their way. So that's not on top of their heads, in case anyone's wondering. I've actually got it close to the machine. Bring the bucket back towards myself so that I can track. Eamon 1, how you going, Ledge? Here's what we do, peeps. So while you're operating, you got to look what's behind you, especially because this machine's got a tail on it. I've got to be careful there's nothing behind me. There's no reverse camera. Yeah, there's no reverse camera. So I've just got to be really careful that I don't hit something behind me. Go back and put the other bucket back on, the ringer. How you going, man? I'll just turn this around. That one. I'm gonna change this bucket, it's telling me. So I'll change over this bucket. Gotta be careful not to lose their pink line here. Where's Alex? Sorry, Alex, I can't jump on because they're going to be breaking my balls here. Then we're going to dig out a little bit more, I can see. You're saying? I'll just take off a little bit more here. From there, I'll just back and keep digging while he's deciding what to do there. So yeah, I'm going to chase that pipe. BRW, how you going, man? Am I going towards the pit or what? I don't even know if I'm going towards it. Hang on. I think we're not really with it. Not the best, anyway. Yeah, I'm not on the best angle here. BRW. They want me to put the dirt over here now. Alright, let's see how this goes. Now I'm going to keep chasing this pipe. Chase the pipe, don't break the pipe, don't break the geofab. It's all happening here. pipe in here. Pipes to put in. I hate doing these. Lube it up. It's always good to lube it up before you go in. He's going to hit these rakes now, you watch. Is he going to hit the rakes? Nah. Fuck you. He's taking a photo. He's the photographer. That's why we call him the photographer. Yeah, so they're going to put a bit of lube on this pipe so that when it goes in, it seals. It goes in a bit easier as well. Velho Azido. Make sure you guys are following me on YouTube as well. Check out my YouTube stuff. This will also get, this will actually go onto my YouTube channel. So if you go, there's a point of view section there, where I have all these videos. What I'll do now is just track forward a bit. Go. So now he's going to backfill while I keep digging. I'm going to rip out this pit that's behind me, and that's it. There you go. Did you get that off? He has. Alright, so I'll go and get my bucket again and continue on, people. So I'm going to rip this pit out. So I'm basically following all these old pits. That's my task for today. He can't help himself, he's going to be in there. He's not meant to be operating because he's got a broken or fractured wrist, but he can't help himself. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be putting it here now. I'm going to put the dirt on this side so they can load it out later. So yeah, just got to be careful not to crack this pipe. There it is, on top of the pipe now. Yeah, make sure you're following me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, but also, yeah, you can join the club. Join our club, go to the website and click on Hub Club Members, and it will take you to the membership app, so you can join as a member and see a lot more stuff and talk to other people in the club and help each other. Yeah, check it out, man. So we use the Patreon membership app to manage that. Check it out, man. Go to my YouTube channel, check out all these videos on YouTube as well. So now I'll lift this pipe out. Let me see if I can separate this pipe. There we are. Usually it scares me. Far out, man. I hate.
Hey, we're gonna make sure we flick that electric can over there, yeah?
What's that?
And put some pipes on that side. Well, maybe we should put it on the fence line, the pipes and the dirt over there.
Yeah, we'll be putting it there for now. Whenever I can. Yeah.
I said when you're done, just make sure you go 50 mil down so you can pop it in, alright?
What's that? Yeah, that was good. Yeah, I can do that.
Alright.
No worries,
Get
man.
50 mil down. Easiest way to do 7 meters, pop it in.
Yeah.
Now the last one here is about 3 meters.
Oh, okay.
Going to work, we're going to open that out. We're going to put concrete by 11 o'clock at base.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do that base. And then when we do that base, it dries up after lunch, we'll put that pit back in.
Yeah.
We'll cut that pipe and then we can do that length. But by lunchtime, we'll fucking get this done
Yeah.
out already.
No worries. What's his water? Go. We do what we can. What's the old saying? Embrace the pace. That's the one. No more killing myself rushing, man. Embrace the pace, people. Coast Excavations, how you going, man? So I'm just going to bottom bucket this for them, and then I'll go back a bit. I should be at this pit in a second. Yeah, I'm virtually here, man. At the pit now. Morning, Port Coast. What's going on? So I've got to make sure that I don't put the pile too high over there, because then as I swing around, it'll hit the tail of the machine. So I've got to be careful. There you go. So now they've brought the 500 to make it a bit quicker. He's going to backfill for me. Now I just can't see this pipe anymore, so it's going to get a bit interesting. One second. this geofab ripped up, but it's a little bit hard not to rip it. You cannot possibly not rip this geofab. Look, how can I not rip that? Anyway, do the best I can. That's what I say, do the best you can. I can see the pipe now as well, so I'll just chase the top of that pipe until I get to the pit, and then I'll try and snap it out. We got pipes breaking. I think I'm almost at the pit now. Yeah, I can feel concrete. I can feel concrete now.
If you open it up, you use a smaller bucket to do the two sides. It's easier, yeah? You know what I mean? With that smaller bucket.
To expose it.
And then from then on, you do the smaller bucket as well.
Yeah, because that's going to be probably wide enough too, yeah?
I reckon once you get to this pit, get that rock and bring it over here for us, I reckon.
All that rock, yeah.
You're not going to fucking know how we're going to get in after.
You're going to use the posse or not?
Huh?
You're going to posse it in or not?
It is, but we're going to go right around, yeah?
How's it? Hey Marco, a million miles an hour. Million miles an hour. You're thinking it 4 steps ahead. Yeah. Now I've just cracked the pipe again. Trying not to crack the pipe, but whatever happens, man, what can you do? Alright, so now what I'll do, Parker Excavations. I'll try and lift his pipe out now, see if it doesn't break on me. Here we go. Here we go, can I get it out? I can get this thing out. Bloody pipes. Alright, I'll dig that out in a sec anyway. Alright, I'll get rid of this now. Parker Excavations, man, it's sloppy. Look at the water. That's sloppy as, but it is what it is. I can feel the concrete now from the pit. Yeah, it's old PVC piping, man. Yeah. So I'll just where am I going? We'll go here. That's fallen into the pit now. See if I can get that out. Yeah, because apparently the tip site has been going crazy about all the plastic in the material. So they don't want us to keep putting the plastic in there. I'll just push that plastic back against the fence. And the funny as operators, we're going to do everything, man. Not just digging the trenches. There we go. Make it easier for them. Now I'll dig this out. 7 meters at a time, you reckon? So we'll do that. So I like to just flat bottom it as I go. Saves me coming back and doing it later. A bit more. I'll go back and just do a nice scoop from about here. Say it's good, it's good. I'll just flatten this off so I can track on it. Are you ready to rumble? Alright, I am ready to rumble. Let's pull this pit out, huh? Love to go and get the other bucket in a minute and dig around this pit. Over and grab that bucket. We'll drop this one. Put that one over there. Actually, I might grab this one. Just carry them all with me. Better if I've got them all with me. I can always go back and you know what, I'll put it over here. I'll put that back further so I can always get them if I need them. Alright, let me go and grab that other bucket. Before it gets buried over here. Sorry about the beeper. 1 second, people. Just going to use this. Sorry about that. I'm just going to use this bucket to expose that old pit. So this will dig out either side of it. Morning, mini excavations. How are you, legend? Alright, so I'm going to dig either side of this pit here. Expose it so I can actually expose it all so that I can pull this pit out. Now hopefully there is nothing around this pit. My road trip is all done and dusted. Unfortunately, it's back to reality. Back to reality, man. Yeah, back to reality. Mini excavations. Now I am back in the machine. I've got to recoup and actually start making some money again. Done and dusted. Oh, that pit's not lifting yet. Still got heaps to go to expose it. These pits will be deep as, man. They'll be big anyway, yeah. Welsh Industries, how you going, man? I'll just go back a little bit here so I can reach this. Yeah, so they want me to pull this pit out. Sorry guys, I'm just where do I put this now?
Over there, there's a place over there.
Alright, let me just go and find out where he wants this.
Hey, live, over there. Up there.
This is not going out. Matty Wild, how you going, man? I'm gonna go track this somewhere. Oh, they want this over there. Alright, so I'm gonna go put this. Over here. I love it when they when you're doing 10 tasks at once. The best. That's the best feeling ever. Okay, when they're like, go do this, go do that. So obviously we've got a concrete pile here of the old pits. We're going to add this one. Anyway guys, there you go, that's all we're doing. That's what I'll be doing for the rest of the day, pulling out pits, chasing one pit to the other pit, and then laying new pipes in there. I think I might leave it at that because I've got to keep working, and it's already been an hour that I've been recording, so I don't want it to get boring for you guys. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll just end up putting all these pits. What I might do is, I don't want to be carrying them one at a time. Over there, then I'll carry them all at once rather than bit by bit. Is that clay or is that concrete? It's clay. Alright, so I can lift this. Hopefully this pit will lift out. Now, please tell me it's going to lift in one. That'll make it a lot easier. Oh yeah, that's more like it. What I might do is just clean it out a little bit so it's lighter. That's what we'll do. Get that little piece of concrete, keep it in there. That one can stay in there. And then what I'll do is try and lift it in one, if I can. I'm going to hoik it. Let's see, let's hoik it. Let's hoik it, come on. Nope. Something's holding it. There we go, people. That's 15 ton power. I think that's going to drop. That's not central, is it? No, that's not center. Yeah. One false move here. Alright, I've got a bad feeling that's going to drop. It's not really central. Oh well, let's see what happens. Well, I was going to switch it off, but for your entertainment, I will keep going. So I've got to be really careful now that I don't make a bad move, because this will have a fair bit of weight in it. I reckon that'll be a ton. Whoop! I knew that was going to happen. I knew it, I could feel it. It was starting to give way. I knew that was going to happen. I knew it. Anyway, what I'll do then is I'll just... Where's that U? Why do you put the U right in the worst spot? I'll just keep pushing it for now. There you go. The battlefield. This is the battlefield, people. Later on, I'll come back and we'll push them in one pile. And that's it. Alright people, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to continue on digging. I've been going for a while here, so I don't want to keep the video going too long. You can look out for this stuff all on my YouTube channel. This will go up there as well, so give me a couple of days, this will be posted. Alright, maybe I'll jump back on later. Anyway, see you later guys, take care.
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For tracks obviously. On the lot.
He became steel wristed.